Well, what do we have here? Well, this is a box set from the good folks at Vinyl Me Please that we here at Acoustic Sounds and Quality Record Pressings are pleased to be a part of. Now, as many of you have come to understand, not all vinyl reissuers are created equal, and when someone is doing it right, we're happy to support their efforts. Vinyl Me Please has really gone the extra mile in the creation of their Anthology series, where they do a serious deep dive into a particular subject. And in this case, the focus is on the story of the legendary soul label out of Memphis, Tennessee, Stax Records. And I got to tell you, if you are looking for some sturdy packaging and a new pair of socks, you have come to the right place. Also inside here is a card that unlocks exclusive content, podcasts, and articles that are part of the deep dive. Super cool. So what Vinyl Me Please has done here is create an episodic journey that tells the story of Stax through 8 classic albums plucked from the label's vault, curated by Stax and Vinyl Me Please. Then the albums are connected to an exclusive podcast series that explores the Stax Records story through the voices of folks who were there, along with the author Robert Gordon, who many consider to have written the Bible on the history of Stax Records.
And then when the MGs form, there's a house sound.
Inside, there are 8 sealed to reveal LPs. Now, they're organized to track along with 4 primary podcast episodes, but there's also additional Stax-related podcasts and articles that they created as well. So, again, super cool. All of the LPs are sourced from original analog tapes, which is awesome, and mastered by Ryan Smith at Sterling Sound, which is awesome. And the lacquers were then plated and pressed here at Quality Record Pressings on 180-gram audiophile black vinyl. Again, awesome. So, spoiler alert, I'm going to go ahead and pop these 8 open and give you an overview of the contents. As I said earlier, these are sealed to reveal to track along with the 4 primary podcast episodes. So if this is something you would like to do, now's the time to bail for sure. But let's go ahead and see what the first one is. And we will tear that out and see what we have. Oh, cool. So in each one of these comes a frameable photo that has the liner notes for the album. And so, as you can tell here, it's Booker T and the MGs, the group that really was, in essence, the house band for Stax Records and really set the standard and established the Stax sound. So, cool. And the first album is Soul Dressing. I believe it's from 1966. Beautiful tip-on jackets. Yeah, they're just real quality job here. Yeah, so on this one, yeah, Soul Dressing and, oh wow, All Mercy, Night Owl Walk. Super cool. You know, I think I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and pop the others open to save a little time here. Well, continuing on, and up next, Two of a Kind, Sam and Dave. Ooh, and their 1966, Hold On, I'm Coming. The title cut off this album being one of soul music's greatest hits. Enough said. Next, well, it's the man himself, and for me, pound for pound, one of the greatest if not the greatest soul singer ever. Also one of the most intense and passionate performers of any genre. I mean, this dude knew how to tell a story. Oh, and he has a few that he tells in this 1966 The Soul album. I would check out Cigarettes and Coffee as evidence of his storytelling skills for sure. Oh, cool. The Bar-Kays. Yes. The other great instrumental band in the Stax stable after Booker T and the MGs. And their classic 1967 Soulfinger. Again, the title cut being one of the greatest instrumentals in soul history, and the rest of the album, the Bar-Kays, laying down some awesome soul party tracks. Well, that looks like Eddie Floyd. Yes, it is. The multi-hat wearing writer, producer, and performer. Famous for co-writing Knock on Wood with Steve Cropper. And here is his 1968 release, I Never Found a Girl. And somehow I think Eddie Floyd probably found one. As well as Johnny Taylor. Yes. Known as the philosopher of soul, Johnny Taylor successfully walked that line between soul and blues. And here is his 1969 Raw Blues. It may not be quite as raw as the title would indicate, but this album is definitely steeped in the blues. Just really, really cool. Well, one of the three great kings of blues, B.B., Freddie, and here we have Albert. Yes. Cool. His 1972 I'll Play the Blues for You. If there was ever an album title that told you what was about to happen, here it is. Of course, Albert King, just one of the great electric blues guitarists with his signature Gibson Flying V. And number 8, last but not least, William Bell. Yes, another gifted writer associated with Stax. Bell wrote the famous Born Under a Bad Sign, if you're familiar with that. And here is his 1972 Phases of Reality, where he steps into that politically conscious fray of the day, much like Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, with the title cut, Phases of Reality. Man, oh man. A pretty cool lineup, don't you think? But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The folks at Vinyl Me Please have sold out, and rightfully so, of the stock that they held of this beautifully curated, beautifully produced anthology set. But here at Acoustic Sounds, we were able to secure a nice number of these hand-numbered sets, and we have them on our shelves and ready to ship. So if you're looking to add a little soul to your life, look no further.